Hi everybody, welcome to Jocelyn's Supergirl reaction and review show. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is binging time. I'm binging. I am so behind with Supergirl. I haven't seen the last two episodes, and I know tonight would be third week, and I did not want to miss it. Wondering what's happening? Why are you so late? Well, it's because I've been taking care of my husband. I'm telling you, he is making good recovery. He's now doing his physical therapy. He's able to bend his knee like this. So it's getting better, and he can drive. So still got to make sure things are happening in the house. But again, thank you for your patience and your support. I've got a binge. So tonight, I am binging on Supergirl Season 5, Episode 5, and the title is called Dangerous Liaisons.
Trial commencement.
Oh, this is interesting.
Form 2257. Now. Subject induced.
Oh.
Prep for tracking.
Oh.
Q-wave sensors locked and ready to probe occipital lobe. Ms. Littler, you realize if this goes as planned, we're about to discover how to do what it is that doctors, politicians, even priests have failed to do. Rendering people incapable of hurting each other. Activate.
Wow. Oh, is she still? Oh! Well, Lena, now look what you've done. You just bounced it off her.
If half your suspicions about the Rojas's are true, then this presents a huge security risk. Still, you are here as observers, so follow my lead. How many appendages? He had 4 arms.
Like this?
Yeah, that's him. His code name was Bird 4.
When'd you last see him?
Ryan? 2 years ago on a job in Derry.
No, time after.
No. Mr. Day.
So where is he based? Who are his targets? You have to know something.
I've literally told you everything.
Wow, out.
Out!
That was not part of the plan.
Tell me.
He murdered my best friend.
What?
My mate from college, Russell Rogers. 2 years ago, he got suspicious of the Rojas's, and the next day, that monster killed him. Never found the body.
And how do you know he's dead?
These are professional killers. They don't leave evidence.
I have a friend that could help with this.
I should have never told you any of this. Now look how involved you are. That's why I told you to stay away.
Yeah, Kara's not gonna do that.
It's an emotional abyss.
Fort Smith.
Hold it!
Oh, is that what we're looking for?
Turn around!
Okay.
Show me your hands!
Or appendages, right? Interesting. We need to keep going.
Uses that weapon then. We've got to be missing something. We'll take another run at Breath Taker. No, we tried that. Even with the Truth Seeker, she's got nothing.
I might have a solution. There is always the other assassin we caught.
But O'Connor? She's dead.
Yes, but her tattoos are alive and sentient.
Wouldn't we need a host?
We would, yes.
Approaching me while I'm still conscious. How thoughtful of you.
That is so
It seems
cool.
you've gotten off on the wrong foot. So I have a proposition. You have the ability to incept thoughts into people's minds. I want to study your brain so I can develop a technology that can do the same thing.
Forgive my skepticism, but the last time someone showed interest in my brain, the High Council sent me to the Phantom Zone.
You'd be back in the Phantom Zone if it wasn't for me.
And yet, now we're at an impasse. What's in it for me?
We both want the same thing. We were each betrayed by the people closest to us. Work with me. believe you have the ability to do great things.
I don't want to do great things. I want revenge. So I have a proposal for you. Martian biology prevents a brother from harming his brother. That's why I've been attacking the people closest to Jean Jones. If you remove the barrier in my brain so I can kill my brother, I will give you access to my mind.
But if maybe we should just stop people from hurting each other and not kill.
Perhaps. But you've gone to extreme measures to bring me here. And now, you are at the precipice. Studying my mind is the key. I know of desperation, human. I know the depths you feel.
I would have to develop the technology first. Your terms are acceptable. Let's begin.
Wowzers.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Once we say the phrase, you're going to augment the executive section of your brain to allow the orification to speak through you.
Yes.
Ew.
And thanks to my polygraph filter, it won't be able to lie. That is the phrase. I've kept it top secret all day. You're welcome.
Seriously.
It's from the oeuvre of Mr. Keanu Reeves.
Pop quiz hot shot. Brandy? You know that we're not going to do that. We want information.
Oh yeah, I'll give it to you, huh?
You worked with a contractor named Rip Roar. Okay, he has a very dangerous weapon. How will we find him?
Perhaps put an ad in the paper for a four-armed freak.
There's a chance he might use this weapon tomorrow. Do you have any idea who the target might be?
I never know who's behind it. All I know is that someone is spending a great deal of capital, to do a great deal of damage.
You've committed dozens of murders, but don't have the slightest idea who's responsible?
I don't care to know.
You don't care about all those people you killed. Family, their friends, all those lives you destroyed. You have to know something. No, you know something. Hey, it's Brainy.
Britonia.
Wow.
Oh, it's hot shot.
Whew.
Did it work?
Hey, she does look like Keanu.
Hey, I know, I'm sorry. I overreacted. No,
Yeah, you did.
You're right. Okay, this is getting way bigger than we thought.
Oh. Did she break free? Miss Tessmacher? Oh.
I have the marathon laser. What do you want me to do with it?
Do what Lex Luthor failed to do. Change the world.
Wait, what? Okay, wait, what? Let's just break it down a little bit. Let's break it on down. So, okay, a couple things I just want to say is Will and Car, now that they get along, I like this. I mean, although it didn't make any sense for them to be at odds, but now that, okay, now they're on the same page, she knows his secret. I don't know, it's just weird. Because and I'm going to say it this way, it's because I think if Rojas was like, I thought you guys hated each other, or you hated him, all of a sudden you're buddy-buddy, I mean, that would look kind of suspicious, like, what changed? You know what I mean? Just like, now you get along? So that's just something that I just gotta say. Number two, I gotta also say is like, Kara is way overreacting. I mean, she's getting so emotional. It's just really poignant right now. It's just really striking that she's very emotional and she's reacting to what William has to say. And I know she said this about Andrea and you know, things that are about her, but it's like, wait a minute, why is she just, and I know she feels like, okay, she sees her now as a very dangerous and a threat, but I just think Kara just, you know, with her sense of like her intuition and her gut, it hasn't been right all the time. I mean, obviously we could see what has happened with Lena, you know, that she waited. But it's like, I really don't think she makes the greatest decisions with her timing. So I think she was going to be very impulsive there to just confront her with what? There was nothing that was going to happen. And so Alex was the one who had to reason her and just say, wait, stop. So thank God for Alex. You know what I mean? I gotta say, with John's brother Malefic, whoever is the actor who's playing him, I like the casting. I like it because we've seen him in his Martian form, so to actually see him in his human form is really cool. So I really like that piece. And for Lena, yeah, Lena's getting really desperate here. I still believe that Lena's going to go down a very deep hole that she won't be able to get out of. And to remove that part of his brain for that Martian code that he could kill his brother, that's pretty interesting. I guess right now I'm kind of like, wait, I'm trying to understand what's happening here. I'm putting the pieces together with the Leviathan, Rojas, like what's I don't find the connection yet. But Brainy, that was cool. I really like it when they show Brainy in those different characters, when he gets all evil and sinister and just downright crazy. Awesome.
How?
From what I understand, he's stolen a pretty powerful weapon, and they're afraid he's going to use it in connection with Andrea's launch.
Less than a day to figure out what she's planning.
Interesting how they just...
Andrea would leave information on her laptop, and just kind of a tech savant.
There's gotta be something in it.
If there is, don't you think it'd be like in a nook or cranny or under the floor or something?
It's in her... It's in her contacts. Put on her contacts.
Of course, she has a firewall. Sister Night.
Put on her
I
contacts.
think I hit pay dirt.
Ha! So easy, right?
You know, looking there.
Lucky, yes. But look what she has stashed in here. Foreign currency. I mean, that's pretty shady. Some sort of chain and... Hang on. Isn't that Russell? Did they know each other?
Who's that?
They wouldn't just knew each other. At least according to Russell. The last time I saw him.
Oh.
I'm crazy about her. I think she's the one.
Man, you are sunk.
Well, almost. She comes from a powerful family. You know, there's a lot going on there. They make a point of that shutting me out.
What, they don't think of it?
No, it's not that.
It's more like they got secrets. Not like dead bodies. Oh, you're not getting into something dodgy, are you?
Nothing I can't handle.
That doesn't sound good, Russ.
I just don't know how deep things go with these people. But Andrea's nothing like her family. I'll sort it out with her tonight. And tomorrow, I can figure out a time when she can finally meet my best friend.
What, you haven't mentioned me?
You think I let her anywhere near that wicked smile of yours before we're settled? You're madder than I thought.
That was the last I saw of him. Russell?
Been hearing you lot, hey?
Oh.
Where's Russell?
Dead.
Yeah, right. You can go after him. So calm. Oh, I see.
Oh my God, William, that's horrible.
Let's get out of here.
Sorry, it's my sister. Alex, what's up?
Rainey tracked the signature of the Marathon laser to the Socorro satellite station in New Mexico. We need Supergirl there now.
I'm on my way.
Gotta go.
Something came up with my family, but just promise me you're not going to do anything.
Yeah, right. New Mexico. I think that's his best friend. Right? I think his best friend turns into him. Come on, look at the goatee.
You are. And I know you killed Russell Rogers.
He didn't kill. He is Russell Rogers. He is Russell Rogers. Come on, Supergirl. Let's think.
I need John.
Are ready and calibrated.
Now.
Wow.
Satisfied.
It worked.
Yep.
Riproar! No!
Too late. Ah, sheesh.
A massive eruption in the Antarctic water table has sent shockwaves east and west, resulting in an
How's Supergirl going to save that?
Based on the seafloor pattern and the Antarctic circumpolar current, the biggest is set to make landfall on the Pacific coast in under an hour.
Which part of the Pacific coast?
Oh no!
All of it.
Hey, that's where we live! Help! Okay, first of all, that's pretty cool. I'm talking about Lena and John's brother. So he, with his power and whatever she had attached to him, he is able to control the species that would naturally kill and turn it into a giant happy pet. So that was amazing. Now, what I'm thinking about is how did it tie over to the overall plan? I mean, I'm thinking with the crisis coming, you know, how does this also then come into play? I know that every single show is preparing for the crisis. So I am guessing that somehow with Supergirl could, you know, lately it just doesn't make any sense as far as like, what are they trying to achieve? But I'm just thinking with the crisis coming and with, I don't know, this technology, would it help? Would it help to stop people or whatever the anti-law is coming? I don't know. Maybe I'm grabbing at straws, but I'm trying to guess and figure out, like with Supergirl, this storyline and with the crisis. I mean, there's gotta be something that they're preparing for that's going to take place of the bigger story. Yeah, you know that's his best. Come on, you can see it.
Smart.
Take off the mask.
What have you done?
I do what they tell me to.
They? Who is they?
I don't know.
Supergirl, can you hear me?
Alex, we have Riproar, but he punched a hole in the lake.
We know. The eruption just sent a tidal wave our way.
We can deal with this well, Supergirl. You enjoy
Hey man, that's where we live.
Or else we'll have bigger problems than a wave.
What do you mean?
That geyser is pumping out 3 cubic miles of water every second. And at that rate, every coastal city in the world will start flooding in 12 minutes. The loss of life could be in billions.
Blow.
So how do we stop that wave?
Freeze it.
Dreamer.
It's too late.
Dreamer.
Once it started, it can't be stopped.
Trust me. I can stop this.
Thank you.
Here goes the flood. That's so cool.
Welcome one and all to the most amazing party you'll ever attend. Welcome. Welcome to the communal dream.
That's so cool. Oh, I get it. Flood's coming.
Welcome, everyone.
You see all that, then the reality is, whoosh.
The geyser's pushing it up. Maybe a whirlpool can pull it down.
We'll fly around the base. But we need to do it in perfect formation. With this amount of water, the section could pull you under and suffocate you.
Well, then we better keep our cool.
Keep our cool. Here's La La Land.
I hope this works.
That's cool, girl. Yeah, it all went south with all that happening. Everyone's in La La Land. So everything is pretty. Come on, dreamer. Yep. Holy crap. Wow. So you missed the reality because you were so busy in La La Land. I like her color mask. Good job, girl. Yay! That's cool. Well done. Well done. Okay, so that was pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay, so then that was pretty cool with Dreamer doing her thing. I like to see her with her powers and actually utilize her powers. Pretty cool. So that was really neat. Of course, Will, I was going to keep calling him Will Rogers. But again, he said, you can't do anything. I'm just doing what people are told. So he's just following orders. So wonder what that's about. And of course, let's unmask. Okay, let's unmask and see what's happening there. In William's virtual reality world, he just wants to tell her off. But with the launch, it didn't go well because when they're in that virtual reality, they are not seeing the actual reality. So with danger and threat just imminent, like right in front of their face, they wouldn't see it. So that's like, it's like stockholders will go, nope. So that's not going to be a good sign. And I don't think, what's her name, Kelly's going to support it, considering she was almost in danger. And she probably saw Alex in danger too. Again, though, that was a really cool way for Supergirl and John Jones to save our coast, the West Coast. So I'm like, thank you for saving us. Okay, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, see? I've never seen her crying before.
Kelly, you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah. Yesterday was just, a lot. Everything that happened at the waterfront. And Alex she was amazing. But I was there and I almost saw her die. It just it triggered me.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I know that Alex can take care of herself. I do, but my fiance died fighting on the front lines. And I never got over it. This brought it all back. I can't shake this feeling of dread.
What is?
I have clarity on how to dispose of my brother now that you've removed my mental block.
But I didn't remove it. I could never let you hurt another person.
We had a deal.
If you two did anything about my research, you'd know that.
Whoa.
You like it here, don't you?
Yes. I like it here. I like it very much.
Whoa. That was cool. That was cool.
The DEO caught Rick Rohr, and you were able to ID him. It's Russell.
Yep. Told ya.
That's not possible. I thought they killed him. All of this was to avenge his death. I don't believe it. What could they have done to turn him into that monster?
I'm so sorry. I know how painful this is. But now that we have him in custody, the good thing is we can finally get you some answers about him, about Andrea, about any other questions we might uncover.
You've really outdone yourself with those contact lenses. I hear they're as omnipresent as one of our plagues or floods.
That was you yesterday?
Leviathan is everywhere. And now a problem has come up, and we need you to fix it. It's Supergirl.
Now we all know, it's been disclosed to us, that Rojas is really not the bad person. It's the Leviathan. And Rip Roar, it's her ex. And he disappeared, and she probably knows that they got to him. So she had to, distance herself from him. But everything's, it's kind of like played out. You kind of just figure it out. So knowing now that, knowing now that that's his best friend, and he'll go to the DEO or something, or maybe ask questions, find out, but I don't think he's gonna give so many answers. Maybe he's already programmed because he's biologically attached to that. So they must have made some sort of arrangement. I don't know. But here's another thing, is that I'm thinking with the Leviathan, so they try and also, like, they're above Lex Luthor, meaning they know all the stuff that he's been doing, but yet they're trying to use him to their advantage or whatever their plan is. So who exactly is the Leviathan? Interesting revelation, so that's pretty cool. With Kelly and Alex, I thought that was really good. And I'm really happy that we get to see actually Kelly feel that trigger, that she's emotional. We always see her in this, I will talk to you, I'm calm, it's just very grounded. But for her to be on the other side, I don't know, I just think it's more realistic. So that's what I got for this episode. I'm now going to the next one. Like I said, I'm binging. Let me know what you think about this episode, and I will see you in the next video. All right. You can follow me on Jocelyn RP channel, Instagram, Facebook. Bye.
Bye, good